सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जीरा सिप MDH का जीरा सिप।
On the show tonight, what's happened in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is massacre. The terror state is now targeting and killing its own people. And at 9 o'clock this evening, the face-off over Trump's new H-1B visa fee and whether it's a challenge or an opportunity for the global talent pool. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is at war with its own people. At least 30 people, all civilians, including women and children, were killed in a Pakistan Air Force strike which happened in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The attack happened around 2 a.m. and this is very surprising when fighter jets of the Pakistani Air Force dropped 8 LS-6 bombs, ladies and gentlemen, on Matre Dara village in Tirah Valley, resulting in a devastating massacre. Now, which country bombs its own people? You are seeing the visuals there. They are very disturbing. Disturbing pictures and videos of the incident shows bodies, including those of many children, lying all around. The war machinery was used against their own people. The bombs dropped by Pakistan Air Force's Chinese fighters, JF-17s, they are war bombs that have been dropped on defenseless people. The 8 LS-6 bombs that are dropped on civilians are actually Chinese-built precision-guided munitions named the Thunderstone Precision, used for air-to-ground combat. Ladies and gentlemen, their own Human Rights Commission is condemning the act of the Pakistan Armed Forces. Pakistan's own Human Rights Commission is criticizing this, demanding an immediate inquiry into the bombings. They are saying they are very concerned to learn that the Pakistan Air Force is killing Pakistani citizens and Pakistani children. This has never happened in any other country before, at least not in recent years. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, there is no geography under its sovereignty that Pakistan has left untouched by its brutality. You will remember Pakistani security forces have been attacking people near the Afghan border. Furthermore, there are reports of Pakistan forces now at war with their own people in South Waziristan. There are enforced disappearances, and all of us know exactly the situation in Balochistan. So this is a very interesting situation where Pakistan is carrying out absolutely a series of acts of oppression on their own people. Here are the pictures of what has happened, and then we'll debate this.
It's not the security agency. It's one man, the army chief. There's no democracy in that in the army. The army is getting maligned by what is happening right now.
इस आदमी ने 2 दफा मुझे कत्ल करने की कोशिश की और जब भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी मैं ये साबित करूंगा कि ये वो आदमी था और इसके साथ एक पूरा टोला है.
An airstrike on its own. Pakistani Air Force's JF-17s dropped at least 8 LS-6 bombs on Matre Dara village in Pakistan-occupied Balochistan. Infant, young children and women slaughtered in their sleep. These shocking scenes are from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Tirah Valley. In the aftermath of Pakistan's airstrike on its own civilians, their dead bodies scattered in the debris on the streets. Grief-struck villagers held a meeting to raise their voice and plan their next course of action. Discussions were held in Matre Dara village on how to register a protest and how to respond to the massacre carried out by the Pakistani armed forces. But Pakistani military and government remain completely silent, despite the pressure from international human rights groups for an investigation. Pakistan's armed forces' atrocities on its own citizens is no secret. Their track record has been dubious, to say the least. During Operation Sindoor, Pakistan Army showed its true face, targeting civilians when India only targeted terrorists.
भारत की विशेषता आप देखो, उन सबों ने आकर आतंकवादियों ने हमारे देशवासियों को धर्म पूछ करवाया, लेकिन हम लोगों ने धर्म पूछकर अथवा किसी का धर्म देखकर नहीं मारा, बल्कि उनके कर्म को देखकर मारा।
Pakistan's former Prime Minister has time and again exposed its army.
It's not the security agency. It's one man, the army chief. There's no democracy in that in the army. The army is getting maligned by what is happening right now. And sadly, the events that happened when I was inside, I only found out afterwards. Because army is getting maligned because of one man. And one man is scared.
Pakistan's army is hand in glove with terrorists. No wonder Pakistan's army is now widely called as the terrorist army.
This ethnic cleansing that Pakistan is carrying out of its own citizens, I have General G.D. Bakshi, we have Tilak Deveshar, and very well-known activist from POJK, Dr. Amjad Ayub Mirza with us. We have Raja Faisal and Abdul Samad Yaqub. Abdul Samad Yaqub, this is an act of aggression on your own people. And the pictures are quite revealing. Most of the people who have been killed are women and children. The numbers conservatively are 30 people who have been killed, and some numbers are about 55. This happened in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Nobody is denying it, right? So is there any explanation that has been given by the Pakistan Air Force on why they have carried out this attack?
It is confirmed that there are some explosions and there are some casualties, but I am not certain that whether this attack was an airstrike or through a drone attack. But the fact of the matter is, Imran Khan is consistently condemning these drones attacks. So it is believed that there are some drones which are being used to strike some areas of these tribal areas. So I'm not certain about this particular
what
incident.
Is the intention here?
But I categorically condemn I would call it the act of aggression. Yes, on the name of collateral damage. Because when you attack these innocent people, I mean, how can I justify these? I mean, our party stands over Imran. My leader, who is a very adamant he has a consistent stance that there should be no military operations against our own people. So, I mean, this must be investigated, or this must be probed, and this must be raised by the human activities and human rights organization.
So, Raja Faisal, it is still, he's talking about drones, but the popular belief and most of the reports which have come out are that the Pakistan Air Force used JF-17s to bomb the people out there. Now, do you use your Air Force like this on your own people? And what is the strategic target here? These are Pakistani citizens who have been killed.
Arnab, obviously, when we talk about what kind of attack it was, of course, on the basis of intelligence which was gathered from the ground, and this activity.
Intelligence what? These are all children who have been killed.
Can you please finish? Let me finish. As of now,
the pictures I have are of children mostly.
As of now, the reports are that Air Force hasn't been used. When we talk about the drones, yes, drones has been used. Normally, they are being used because this is the bordering area, and this bordering area, of course, there are TTP that happen to be your assets, that happen to be your proxy. They are waging a war against Pakistan.
How are they our assets?
And that's why.
How are they our assets? As Donald Trump, no, the feeling is that Trump has told you to do this because of his designs on Bagram, so he wants to.
ISKP, all of them, they are proxies of India, and of course they are fighting against Pakistan's military, they are fighting against Pakistan, and Pakistan is repelling them.
Amjad Ayub, please. Amjad Ayub, please.
When it comes to these
I mean,
kinds of
it
attacks,
amazes me that these people have no respect for coming on a media of the world's largest democracy, and then they start lying, and they think that the Indian audience is stupid. They think we are stupid. People not watching Arnab Goswami are stupid. The most popular show in the whole of the subcontinent, watched by Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and India.
From India,
And you come here to lie. Now let me put
Arnab, I
things
would
right.
not like to talk,
Yeah,
to talk with this kind of character.
Right. Now,
Can you please put
No,
me
why
on
should he
with,
not be able
someone else
to?
rather than this
1 minute, 1 minute,
Bollywood
1 minute.
extra?
Would you please,
I don't want to talk to this
Raja, louder, both of them.
Aircraft was involved.
Louder, I can't hear.
And laser guided glide bombs were used. It was under the guidance coming from Chinese satellite assistance. Wohi Chinese satellites that
You
were used
are reading from a paper which has been handed over to you by Raw.
Okay, just be quiet.
You are
Be
reading
quiet.
from a paper.
You spoke. You can speak when your turn
It has
comes.
been handed over to
Okay.
you by Raw.
Now-
because of you are a Raw spook.
There is
You are a
TTP
Bollywood extra.
presence in the area. There is no TTP presence in the area. I have spoken to
There is
people
no
on the
TTP.
ground.
Raw's
and
asset.
they have sent me a message.
I wonder why
मैंने
no
उनको
kind of
बताया,
character-
मैंने कहा मैं अर्नाब जी के शो पे जा रहा हूँ, आप कोई मैसेज देना चाहते हैं तो मैं वहां दे दूंगा।
जी।
उन्होंने ये मैसेज दिया है।
क्या
उन्होंने कहा है कि हमें भारत से मोहब्बत है। This is coming from तेरा जहाँ पे बम मारे हैं। हमें भारत से मोहब्बत है, नफरत नहीं, क्योंकि वहां भी मुस्लिम रहते हैं। हिंदुस्तान की हुकूमत या प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने तो कभी इन्हें नहीं कहा, कभी नहीं किया कि उनको मारे या कत्ल करे। प्लीज हमारे पर नजरसानी करें और बलोचों के लिए और हम पश्तूनों के लिए आवाज उठाएं। और पॉज दे के उन्होंने कहा और एक एहसान करें। फिर उन्होंने सवाल किया कि डॉक्टर साहब ये जंग में जायज है कि मासूम बच्चों और औरतों को मारा जाए? ये कौन सी जंग का असूल है? ये जंग नहीं, हमारी नस्ल कुशी है। दिस इज एथनिक क्लेंजिंग ऑफ द पश्तून, because they have got oil now. They have
Who
got
is he? Arnab, who is he? I want to know about this guy.
Forget who he is.
I
1 minute, 1 minute, just 1 minute, just 1 minute. एक मिनट, अमजद साहब, ये हमें पूछ रहे हैं, एक मिनट, जरा शांत हो जाए सब लोग। ये एक अमजद साहब, डॉक्टर अमजद साहब, आपने बहुत सही बात कही कि जिस नेटवर्क पे आप है, रिपब्लिक मीडिया नेटवर्क, ये भारत का सबसे बड़ा न्यूज़ नेटवर्क है। आपको जान के खुशी होगी अमजद साहब कि 50 करोड़ से ज़्यादा लोग, यानी कि 500 मिलियन प्लस लोग इस चैनल को रेगुलरली देखते हैं। और इसे क्यों देखते हैं? क्योंकि आप जैसे लोग आके सच्चाई दिखाते हैं, आईना दिखाते हैं ऐसे लोगों को। राजा फैजल जी जो सिर्फ ISI के एक क्या कहे जाए पपेट है। अब मैं मेरी बात सुने। हामिद जी भी हमारे साथ हैं और हमारे साथ तिलक देवेश्वर और जनरल GD बख्शी भी हैं। देखिए, दिस इज सीरियस मैटर। वी आर नॉट टेकिंग अ पोजिशन बिकॉज ऑफ नो रीजन, राइट जनरल बख्शी? वी आर सेइंग हियर दैट चाइनीज JF-17s यूज की गई है, एंड द लॉजिकल रीजन इज बिकॉज व्हेन आई चेक्ड the forensics on the ground and admitted reports from Pakistan are saying that LS-6 bombs have been used. General Bakshi, please note, 8 LS-6 bombs have been used. These are Chinese-built PGMs, यानी कि precision guided munitions. इसको Thunderstone precision कहा जाता है. This is used for serious high-level air-to-ground combat. So whatever happened here, the Pakistani...
The information you are using, that is widely available on open source.
It is not open source, it is published in all your Pakistani media.
Using ChatGPT to gather all of this information, and you're trying to make it look like the ground
Do you
reports
deny
you're
this happened? Do you have the guts to deny this happened?
What kind of ground report?
Do you deny
What
this
kind of
happened?
ground report?
Are you
It
denying
means
this
that your
happened?
troops were there.
Are you denying this happened?
It means that your assets, it means that your proxy was there where Pakistan's drones were conducting this air raid.
Okay.
Those are the
Assume
ones who are
General Bakshi has to come in and General Bakshi and Tilak Deveshwar have to come in. Listen.
देखो कौन बैठा है यार
देखिए, even 1 minute, just 1 minute. Even if you say my proxies were there, RAW was there, we are, monitoring what happened, you can't deny this has happened, and we are not asking you. You have been killing people. You know how many people you've killed in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? Sir, 938 civilians, including 168 infants, have been killed by you, shameless people.
Not at all.
What do you mean, not at all?
India should be ashamed of itself. India should be ashamed of itself because India is the biggest exporter of terrorism in this world.
Don't give me lines.
India
General
is
Bakshi.
exporting terrorism, and this
General
is not only
Bakshi, the
you.
Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, has called this a severe act of tyranny and oppression.
CIA's director. Go and listen.
Raja
to
Faisal, you need to pipe down.
General Bakshi!
Yeah, I can listen
Just
to General
cut
Bakshi.
your...
Not
General Bakshi, I think I've heard too much from this man.
This is shameless massacre of innocents. Listen to me now. This is a shameless massacre of innocents. You send in your JF-17s, 8 LS-6 laser-guided, precision-guided munitions. You fire on a defenseless village of civilians. You kill women and children. You know, Arnab, what is the problem? The Punjabi army has a colonial mindset. All the other states of Pakistan, whether Sindh, whether Baluchistan, whether Pakhtunkhwa, they are treated as colonies. They are treated as slave people. This is the mindset with which they attacked the people of Bangladesh in 1971. Shut your trap up! Shameless chap. Shut your trap up! I'm telling you, Arnab, in Bangladesh, they killed 3 million Bangladeshi citizens. They raped 1 million women.
Yes, sir.
And they pushed out as refugees 10 billion Bangladeshis. That was the beginning of the end of Pakistan. 13 days it took us to break them into two. Thereafter, the people had risen up in revolt. Your biggest fault line is the Punjabi Pashtun fault
in
line.
1971,
your biggest fault line is the Punjabi Pashtun fault line. The Baluch have been putting up a very brave fight against you. But they are very small in numbers.
Not since now.
The biggest ethnic minority in Pakistan are the Pashtuns. You are now killing their women and children. And you think they are going to lump it? The people of this particular village have said that they will take the bodies of the men, they will bury the women and the children, but they will take the bodies of the men and lay them in front of the Corps Commander's house. The Corps Commander's house. ये आप देखेंगे कल होता हुआ. ठीक है? And the simple fact is, Donald Trump wants the Bagram Air Base. So he's ordered that Mullah Asim Munir of yours to start slaughtering the Pashtuns, both sides of the border, to send a message to the people of Afghanistan. You give us Bagram or else your women and children will die.
I think that's the key point, General Bakshi.
To bomb 2 villages in Afghanistan. Sir, 52 women and children were slaughtered.
Yeah.
52! What do you think is going on, man? There is no rule of law left in this world. There are no human rights. You are guilty of genocide.
No, I think
all that bloody election.
See, Raja, don't protest too much. Listen to me. Raja, listen to me. Raja Faisal, listen to me. Please calm down, everyone. This is happening, Tilak Deveshwar, in the immediate aftermath of Trump making 4 statements demanding that he be given the Bagram Air Base. Immediately after that, you had the Taliban rejecting, saying, perish the thought, we won't give a meter of our land. After that, the Pakistan Air Force carries out this attack. Do you think that these attacks are prompted by America's designs on the Bagram Air Base and are aimed actually prove that Pakistan has become a stronger proxy of America?
Thank you, Arnab. Let's leave aside Bagram for the minute. Must also remember that General Asim Munir is currently in the US. And it has been a tradition that whenever the senior PAK leader, whenever Musharraf used to go, they take a present or a gift for the Americans. And in this case, I have a feeling that Munir wanted to present that they have taken big action against the ISKP or the TTP terrorists and present this as counter-terror cooperation with the United States. Unfortunately, their intelligence or their shooting is so bad that instead of ISKP terrorists, they have killed 30 innocent women and children. They had done that earlier in March. There was a drone attack in Mardan where civilians died. They did it in June when there was again another Air Force attack in Waziristan where again civilians were killed. And now again in the Tira Valley. So this is, I think, geared also to bolster the visit of Asim Munir to the United States. And secondly, let me also say that recently there were reports 2 days ago that the Jaish and Hizbul Mujahideen were shifting their camps to close to the Pak-Afghan border because of the pasting they got during Operation Sindoor. Now, this could also be an effort to create space for the Jaish and the Hizbul Mujahideen to set up their camps in these areas by getting rid of the civilians.
Tilak Saab, have you ever visited the places you're talking about? Have you ever visited the bordering area of Pakistan or Afghanistan?
I don't need
to.
He doesn't need to.
You have no clue what you're talking about.
Why should I even tell you that?
And you're talking about Bagram. Let's not talk about Bagram. Let's first talk about Farkhor Air Base. Farkhor Air Base is the place from where you're facilitating this terrorism.
Listen, Raja, if you asked a question to Tilak Deveshwar, let him respond to you. Don't repeat yourself like a mannerless man.
Indian military is using Farkhor to propagate, promote, and facilitate terrorism in Afghanistan and on the bordering area of Pakistan and Afghanistan. And this is the actual menace in the region.
Okay, now
India
one minute. Now you put a semicolon on what you're saying. 1 minute. Amjad Ayub is also on the debate. Yes, Dr. Amjad Ayub.
Let me say something, Arnab, then there is no point for me.
No, I'm coming to you. Hamid, just give me a moment.
If you keep going to Amjad...
No, Hamid, I'm saying to you. Hamid, I'm coming to you, but let me make a point to you, Hamid, so you don't feel bad about it. You are presenting Donald Trump pictures of dead Pakistani children, and you are going with pictures of dead Pakistani children, Donald Trump, saying we have killed Pakistani children, Lord and Master Trump, we hope that you are happy.
Okay.
That is exactly what you have done. You may deny it, but that is the reality today, Hamid.
Let me reply. Such a silly and stupid argument which you are trying to
establish. It's not an argument.
The fact is that you can keep doing your fabricated stories, but the fact is that all of Indian Modi government is in a biggest shock and turmoil of their life since they have seen Pak-Saudi strategic alliance, since they have seen that Pakistan is in a great
but 1 second. First of all, it's the Modi government. Listen to me. Don't talk like this.
Let me
I am asking you, why are you taking pictures of dead Pakistani children? Dead Pakistani children as a gift, to the White House.
Okay.
Now, why is this happening? You are showing the video of the dead Pakistani children and giving it to Donald Trump so that he is happy when Asim Munir is in US.
Please listen to the facts.
You know, one day your crimes will come back to bite you.
Let him speak.
Okay. The fact is...
why do you have to give covering fire, Raja?
Arnab, please, let me speak for 2 minutes.
The reports we are getting are telling me now...
Okay.
Hamid and Amjad on the screen.
Saying 30 children have been killed so far, 25 women are dead, and in the village only 2 men have survived. In one house, 90 members of the same family have perished, and people are trying to come from neighboring villages to help them dig them out from the rubble. and the army is not allowing them to enter the village.
Okay,
People from
please,
Peshawar who were rushing
me say
towards
something now.
the
Let me say
site,
something now.
they have been arrested. They have been arrested. I have got this report here. I'm not talking from,
from
sky.
the message.
Now, the situation is this.
Honestly, I don't want to waste your
Hamid,
time.
louder.
17.
I don't want to waste my time.
No, why Amjad is challenging you. Amjad is challenging you. 1 minute, Amjad Saab, 1 minute.
That is what they are after the Pakistan army. और एक ही प्लाट जो है वो चीन को भी बेच रहे हैं और वही प्लाट जो है जमीन का वो अमेरिका को भी बेच रहे हैं, दोनों को बेच रहे हैं। ये माफिया, ये फौज नहीं है भाई, ये बहुत गंदी माफिया है, बहुत। This is a very dirty mafia, and these people who come on in national television, I would call it an international TV channel because it is watched worldwide.
Thank you.
Republic TV, right?
Yes, sir.
So, on international media, you have some decorum, you have some respect. You do not defend the atrocities committed by your government. You come and first of all,
yes, Hamid,
express your condolences.
Yes,
Very simple. That Field Marshal have,
Children and women who have been killed.
Field Marshal have clearly told one thing, that he will kill each and every raw proxy, whether they are in Afghanistan, whether they are anywhere in the world. We will chase you and we will kill you, we will cut you. One thing. Second is, since you have seen that we are coming very, very strong in the world diplomatically, where America is appreciating us, where China is great friend with us, where Saudi Arabia is strategic agreement with us. And now Modi is completely isolated. India is isolated in the region. India is completely isolated in the region. India have got no friends. America has seen the real.
It's not a partnership of equals.
America have seen the real face of Indians.
No, but
China is coming close to India, not to Pakistan.
No, do you? Okay, Hamid, I ask you. Hamid, 1 minute. Hamid, can I ask you something? Hamid, इधर Abdul Samad Yaqub हैं. Abdul Samad Yaqub is here. Just 1 minute. Hamid, don't complain too much. Do you feel good that when your army chief की कोई हिम्मत नहीं है, कोई औकात नहीं है, वो किसी बच्चे को मार रहे हैं और उसके फोटो जेके व्हाइट हाउस को दिखा रहे हैं कि आप खुश हो जाएं? आपको बगराम नहीं मिला मगर हमने पाकिस्तानी बच्चों को मारा।
झूठी कहानियों से बात नहीं
आपकी पाकिस्तान की खुद की ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन कह रही है, मैं नहीं कह रहा। याकूब साहब, ये फिक्शन नहीं है, इनको बता दें। हर चीज पे सवालिया निशान उठाते हैं, सवाल उठा रहे हैं मेरे पे।
You must feel ashamed when you talk about human rights. What India is doing with Muslims, what India is doing in lynching Muslims, what India is doing in Kashmir, what India is doing in Assam, what India is doing with Khalistan, what India is doing. You should be ashamed by
इंडिया को छोड़ दें आप, इंडिया को छोड़ दो, ये चूरन अब नहीं बिकता आपका। इंडिया इमरान खान भी इंडिया का एजेंट है।
The biggest
इमरान खान इंडिया का एजेंट है।
India right now. The
इमाम मजारी इंडिया की एजेंट है।
General Bakshi.
That is one simple.
General Bakshi and Raja Faisal. 1 minute. Raja and General Bakshi. Can you forget India for a moment? We are all concerned today, and there are 17 different newspaper reports which have come out, General Bakshi. People in Pakistan don't know how to explain this to their own people. Yet Indian TV channel pe aake putting a brave face is something else to it. But the fact is, General Bakshi, this is going to lead to a response. Are people going to remain quiet given how many children and women have been killed? Do they not know it is the Pakistani army which has killed them? The situation is already tense out there. What do you think will be the social impact of what has happened, General Bakshi? And will that have impact on the way the Pakistan army is treated? The Pakistani military has to respond to the people. You can't keep shooting from the sky all the time. You'll have to deal with the anger of the people. General Bakshi, can you war game this for us?
You know, Arnab, 8 LS-6 light toss bombs.
Yes, sir.
Laser guided onto one small Pashtun village. I don't believe that the casualties are going to be just 30, Arnab. Just wait and watch. The truth will come out. They have slaughtered innocents. They have killed women and children.
My
from
point
the
is
air.
same, Janat Sahab.
You know,
I just
this
want to know
is a horrific
what's the
crime.
source of your
This
information?
is, look,
What's the
sir,
source
I
of
kept
your
my mouth
information,
shut
sir?
while you were talking.
1 minute, he
You
listens to you.
because-
Raja, now, Jail Bakshi will be really angry.
Hear you.
You let him
That
speak.
way, at least I can hear you.
When you are misrepresenting the facts.
Now,
Because
you know,
whatever you're
Arnab,
saying,
what I was
it has
trying to
no
say
reality, sir.
was,
It has no reality.
that Pakistan is massacring its own Pashtun population. It is sowing the whirlwind.
I can
It will
understand
reap
from
the
where you're
whirlwind. The village elders
You
have
want
decided
unrest,
that
ethnic
they will
unrest in
bury
Pakistan.
the women and children.
It didn't work
But they
during
will
the
take
2025
all the
war.
men's dead bodies
understand.
and lay them out in front of them.
I just have the visuals coming in of the meeting between Marco Rubio.
Fragile area
This
because
is
your
your
proxies are
Jallianwala
sitting
Bagh
there. And we are
movement.
dealing with them.
All right, you can yell and scream.
Ladies
from
and gentlemen, on your screen are visuals of Marco Rubio and Foreign Minister Jaishankar having their meetings in Washington. These are live images that have just come in. And I think what is important to put in context and for the Pakistanis to realize here, that they are getting too excited. They are too eager to please the Americans. Americans are using them like a private army, aren't they? Tilak Deveshwar. I mean, the strategic relationship with India is very much intact. And Pakistan is being used like a small private force to deal with a few skirmishes with the Afghans as a pressure group. So the Pakistanis go running one day to Saudi. We will use our army for you. You know, shame on you, Raja. You are killing your people and then you are going to the Saudis saying, we will give you our nuclear bomb. Itne bikaw hain aap. Aapki koi
India
izzat
should be
nahi hai.
ashamed of itself.
You're a
During
bikaw
the
army.
1925 war, it was India that actually went.
Hey, going
it
crying
kept
to the
on calling
Saudis.
Washington, save us from Pakistan. It was shouting out loud. They were ringing them.
Very sad.
Please save us. Please spare us from these people.
Anyway,
because
Raja,
they are sending in missiles.
Tilak
now.
Deveshwar
And
is
we don't-
responding.
we don't know
Tilak,
how
you want to put him in his place. He's been crying for too long
You
and a bit too loud.
See,
were crying.
in the last
You were
70
crying
years,
in front of America.
3 times
And you
the
telling
US
me,
has used Pakistan 3 times. Under Ayub, under Zia, and under Musharraf.
Correct.
Now Pakistan is dying for the 4th time when they can be of use to the United States to be used and thrown away as tissue paper, literally.
India tried to
The
use.
US has got
India
no
was trying
interest
to
in
use-
Pakistan.
US
It doesn't
was
have any
trying to
economic
use
interest.
India against China.
Pakistan has no
It doesn't
intellectual
work.
capital which can be
Doesn't work.
used.
Reason
It is
being,
just
forget about China.
think
You
that they
can't
can be
even
useful
fight
to the
a
United
country like
States,
Pakistan.
whether it is
Pakistan,
Iran
India
or whether it is
5
Afghanistan.
times bigger than
And
Pakistan.
if Pakistan
You
makes the
can't do
fatal
nothing
error
against Pakistan.
of trying
And now
to
US doesn't
support
want
the
to use you
US
at all.
in its
Even
actions
when
against
you
Iran,
trade as if
there
you
will
can
be a
used
massive
by-
civil war
can be used
in
by
Pakistan
US.
itself.
They are
So today
considering
Pakistan
you
may think
having no
that just
work
because
ethic. Now
President
you're
Trump
worthless.
called Asim Munir
Now
for
you're
lunch,
worthless. They don't
and
know
by
how
the
to
way, if you
talk
saw
to
the
you.
visuals of the
They
lunch,
are taking you to
Asim
cleaners.
Munir had to walk.
They are diplomatically
Because his
taking you to
limousine
the
didn't go up
cleaners
to the port.
because
He
you're
had to
worthless.
walk.
You're
And you could see how
worthless to the
uncomfortable he felt.
And
So
now
this
you
is a
want
very,
to
very
Pakistan
short-lived
has been
alliance
used.
because
Go
it
and
has
ask
no
the Americans-
basis,
go
it
and
has
ask the
no
Americans
substance,
till date-
and as
till
soon as
date
President
say,
Trump
keep
turns
on
his
claiming
attention away,
that the biggest
Pakistan
threat
is going to
them
fall
is
flat
Pakistan.
on its face.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।